Hello there and welcome back to the channel where today we are back with the Tycoon news for this month. There's been a lot of new developments in the Tycoon world, so without any further ado, let's jump right into them. Supermarket Manager is, like the title suggests, a Tycoon game based around the owning and day-to-day running of your very own supermarket. In Supermarket Manager, you'll be able to purchase your very own premises. From here, you can build up and fix all the dilapidated equipment and build on what's available, or instead purchase some new parts and be on your way. From here, you focus on hiring employees to operate your store. These will be necessary, of course, because, you know, they need to do the day-to-day running and managing of your store, whereas you will be taking care of the larger, more important decisions, such as deciding what products you're going to stock. Ensuring you stock popular, yet profitable items to draw on your customers will be a key area of your shop. As you make more money, you can upgrade and improve the quality of not only the products you sell, but also your customer service and customer experience, adding nicer equipment, better finishes, and additional services for people to utilize while at your shop. Supermarket Manager currently has no release date according to Steam. From the developers behind Sim Airport, we have a new game coming in the fall of 2020 with SimCasino. SimCasino, as the name would suggest, aims to simulate the casino management experience. Unlike Sim Airport, the game will feature 3D graphics as well, considering it is, like I said, developed by the same studio. In SimCasino, you will have control over the construction of your casino. Build cheap, no-frill casinos or instead expensive and lavish casinos. You have the ability to choose from a wide selection of lavish or cheap decorations, coverings, paints, papers, and objects. But owning a casino ain't just about placing some cool little tables and chairs. No. You'll have to make sure you keep criminals, thieves, and cheaters in check, ensuring the odds you set are not only prevent malpractice, but that they are also bringing legitimate customers enjoyment enough to keep them and their money in your establishment. Overall, SimCasino offers not only an in-depth casino management gameplay experience, but one with a lot of realism within it as well. The Tennants is a game which sees you become the new landlord on the block. The game recently had a substantial announcement, which we will get onto in a moment. For now, though, for those unaware, the Tennants allows you to own your own chain of rentable properties. You will have to ensure your tenants feel happy and safe to live in your building in order to grow your property empire and reap the profits. The game, however, will give you some challenges with problematic tenants disturbing the peace and destroying your property. You'll have to stay vigilant in order to survive in the landlord business without making some very bad waves indeed. The developers recently announced that they would be moving into a closed beta stage. For those that wish to apply and be part of a closed beta, all you have to do is sign the form with a short questionnaire on it as well. The developers say this marks an important step towards the future release of the game. While it's not released as I type this script, at Agency Tycoon, releasing on the 27th of July this year, is a highly intriguing Tycoon game to say the least. As the name would suggest, you will be placed as the manager of an upstarting ad agency beginning in the 60s. You'll be able to create advertisements in a series of styles, genres, themes, and more during the golden age of advertising. As you expand your business, you can use the history of advertising to learn from your mistakes and create even more successful propaganda campaigns. All the while, you build up a multi-employee business, creating a living for yourself and others from this advertising boom. All in all, advertising is a newer idea in the Tycoon space, and I cannot wait to see how the game ends up come its release in only 10 days. Oh gosh, 10 days! This video doesn't even come out in 10 days. It'll definitely be out unless there's a delay. The Eldrich Zookeeper is an interesting little zoo tycoon management game. The Eldrich, I don't know, Zookeeper anyway, allows you to run a zoo packed with unsettling and mostly otherworldly monsters. Can we call this a zoo in that case? It sounds more like a graveyard from a very horrifying horror movie. Nevertheless, the Eldrich Zookeeper allows you to create an environment for you to show off these monstrous beings. However, turning a zoo from the turning a zoo into a profitable endeavor, especially based off of the cursed area of the, alive people. Can you call them alive? They are dead. But are they dead? See, there's many questions. You're basically keeping a hold of these monstrous beings will be a very, very difficult task. I mean, they need some otherworldly treatment to keep them happy and safe for your visitors to view. The game's highlighted features are its wide array of interesting monsters, with the game featuring many buildings and objects for you to style up your zoo, and add some more customer-pleasing interactions as well. With interesting graphic style and a damn unique gameplay concept, the Eldrich Zookeeper is one to keep your eyes on. There is, however, no current release date. From the creators of Design This Castle and Design This Home, we have a new and interesting looking take on the house repair simulation topic area with Rehabbers. Rehabbers is a gridless home construction simulator allowing you to build and place foundations, walls, flooring, and a series of customizable in-house items of furniture to really snazz up your property. Before you build up you'll have to repair and clean up what's there beforehand. Repairing walls, pulling weeds, and cleaning floors will all contribute towards getting the overall profit for you and your business to be increased. Not only can you work on the house in Rehabbers, but you can also work on the garden, giving it some life and making the house more attractive to buyers in the process. Overall, Rehabbers looks like a terrific little simulation game with a prospective release date of Q2 2020, although Q2 has been and gone at this point in time. Food Truck Simulator sees you play the role of a startup food truck owner. You start off at your desk job, sitting through a boring meeting, when suddenly you decide to, quit and throw your life into renovating an old food truck with the hopes of becoming the next big hit in the roadside food world. As you clean up your old truck and rebuild it into a clean and modern establishment, you'll need to think about where you're going to set up shop. Choosing the right spot will be key, as different areas of the city have different tastes when it comes to their desired foods. As you grow and expand, you'll need to upgrade your truck and maybe even buy newer and bigger trucks to fuel your popularity and demand. All the while, cooking new recipes for your customers and learning about their tastes and their requirements. Food Truck Simulator seems to be a fairly in-depth game, which is terrific for anyone really wanting to dive into this kind of simulation game. It hopes to release in some point in 2020, although we are already halfway through 2020. Little Shop of Junk is an upcoming Tycoon game with a focus on turning an underground bunker into a successful shop in a long ago apocalypse hit world. In your little bunker, you'll be able to use metal, rubber, and explosive items to construct all manner of goods and items for your customers. Using this selection of long-ago junk to recycle into new products, you can make money and stay in business. The more you sell, the more experience you garner, and the more items you will learn to build for sale. Of course, these new items that you learn to build will require expansion to your bunker for storage and for extra shelf space. All in all, Little Shop of Junk is a great take on the Tycoon theme, and it hopes to release in early 2021. Next, we take a passing drive past Car Trader Simulator, which is an intriguing game focusing on the car repair and sales industry. You will be put in the position of a startup car repair garage owner, where you'll have to buy broken cars in many states of disrepair and fix them up for a profit in order to grow and expand your car repair business. As you gain more money from these sales, you can increase the production of repaired vehicles by purchasing multiple garages and more advanced educated workers to be placed within these garages. You can, of course, also cut corners to save money by buying shady cars and shady parts, but do so at your own risk. The game recently had both a demo and a prologue version of the game on Steam for free, which I highly recommend you go and check out while they are still available right now. The full-featured game hopes to release in the summer months of 2020. Hydroneer is a mining sandbox simulation game where you dig for gold, amongst other precious resources to build a massive mining base of operations, starting with primitive tools and working your way up to hydro-powered machinery and massive player-built structures to improve your mining production to sell on the open market. It's in the info. As you progress from spades and buckets, you construct machines around the hydro systems, turning useless lumps of machinery into powerful hydro rigs and hydro structures, which can be used to increase the output of this material that you are spending your time mining. The game features Tycoon-esque mechanics to manage the selling and business side of the operation, and to ensure your hydro endeavors are properly funded so that they can keep on doing what they're doing. Hydroneer is available for £7.19 in pounds, at least on Steam. Anyways, that was the Tycoon news for this month. I hope you enjoyed, and I shall see you when I see you.